Hi everyone. Sorry for bad exposition. I'm to the sun because I'm a bit yellow. Unfortunately, yeah, exposition in my room is a bit different. That's why I'm a bit, it's a bit darker here. It is really nice to see you here. I mean, all of you. I hope that you are great today. Yeah, you can tell me something about your day. It'll be really nice. So hi Sławek, hi Teresa, it's really nice to see you here. Hi Cornelia, yeah, hi Sylvia. Yeah, it's really nice to see you all here. Of course, I know it's still early hour. We just finished their work, and I know that it might be problematic to just be on time for the webinar. But for those of you who managed to get here after long hours, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So it's nice to see you all here today. Okay, firstly, I will introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. So I am Tom, and I am a host here. And in week time, I'll also be a tutor. Something else, I work also in a normal language school where I got some groups and so on. Yeah, so I not only work as an online teacher, but also, let's say, in traditional way. I mean, also teach in traditional way. Something more about me: I love photography. I love everything that is artistic. Yeah, so I spend also some time retouching photos and doing that because it's like my passion. Of course, I've got some commissions and so on, but I try not to make it, let's say, too professional, because then I think that I'm losing, let's say, the passion and everything for photography. That's why I'm not pursuing that path. But with languages, I've got something that's opposite, so I love it, yeah, in general, so I can do it no matter what, yeah. I mean, today I spent a lot of time on Japanese and German. English I will spend some time on today. Yeah, some advanced, vocabulary is also important to brush up your language, no matter what level you are currently at. Okay, but what is the most important today probably is what's the topic of the webinar, yeah? So today we're gonna talk about, if I remember correctly, marketing, yeah? Marketing is a topic that I can talk about for a long time, because my second degree apart from philology is marketing. Yeah, I studied two things. The first was English philology, and the second one was digital marketing. Yeah, so I can tell you, I mean, a lot about that. But of course, we don't have so much time today. I mean, not enough time to, let's say, talk about it in detail. So we'll cover some basic marketing channels, some vocabulary that might be useful for you when you talk about marketing in general, and also some discussion. At the end, I will give you, let's say, the link to Quizlet so that you can practice the vocabulary. I always say, shorter time, but finally is even more, so maybe it's better to say 25. And there are two questions at the end, and Q&A session during which you can ask any kind of question that comes to your mind. Yeah, so feel free to ask whenever you got some doubts or that needs clarification. Yeah, I am here for it. Yeah, so you can count on me anytime. Okay, I think that we can start. I hope that your day at work or whenever you are was really nice. And you feel still some kind of, you've got still some energy to study together with me. So let's start from the first slide. Yeah. So as you can see, today topic is marketing. Yeah. But marketing in general is very important, let's say, area of business, yeah? Because marketing is responsible, together with sales, for the results, yeah? Marketing has to promote, to advertise the company in various channels so that the company is able to make profits. Yeah, they work very closely with sales. Very often there are also, let's say, positions are called sales and marketing manager or director, because it's really easy to combine. It's true. Because the marketing, let's say, departments very often also measure the performance, the performance of adverts and so on, but sometimes it's just a part of sales, sales department. But it's not the topic today. I mean, I gave you a bit of definition how marketing works in business, but it's really wide nowadays. We've got traditional one, and we've got more like online marketing nowadays in companies, But firstly, I would like to ask you a question. How important is advertising for a business to be successful? Below you got some answers that might be really helpful for you, essential means that is really important, but I wanted just for you to learn some new words, essential is more or less the same as important, but maybe even more important, so it's essential. So what's your opinion about that? How important is advertising for business, to be successful? Do you think it's crucial, or maybe it's not? Maybe company could live without marketing? It would be really nice if you written it down. If you written it down, Teresa, instead of writing the number, because then if you type, you still learn something new, So it's not crucial, but useful. Why do you think so? Giving number is not enough for me, So why do you think so? You can give the number, but I would like also some clarification from you, So why do you think that it's not crucial but useful, Why do you think so? If we want to sell something, then we need marketing, obvious, it's all. But it depends maybe on the niche, market strategy of a company. There are many different reasons, I'll use marketing or not. In my opinion, in most of the companies nowadays, it's like key part of everyday operations, because you need somehow to promote, to make your company stand out while there are so many companies in the market, These days essential. So I see that Cornelia agrees with me on that one. So very nice. So as I said, I think that marketing is really important. Of course, I see that for some of you, it really depends on an area, and you are right. You are right, because it varies. It varies from industry to industry. We've got different needs, and the role of marketing is stronger, or let's say, or lower, or less significant. Exactly. Let's go on to the next one. So go to the next one. So please describe. Of course, I will later describe in my own ways, in my own way, how we can advertise. So describe, please, some of the ways in which we can advertise, for example, our company, or just company advertises, and in your opinion, which are the most effective, and which are the least, it's really interesting one. It's really interesting. What's your view on that? So once again, for those of you who just entered this webinar, right now we are talking about marketing. We talk a bit about the definition of marketing, and right now we are discussing different channels. And in your opinion, I would like to know your opinion. Which channels of marketing are the most important nowadays? Okay, who is let's say the recipient? So who is it addressed to? Who are the prospective customers? Who is let's say, who is the target group? The most effective are personalized. Is personalized advertisement. Good quality is the most important. It depends on that who is recipient, distributing leaflets on the street. Oh my god, so many nice examples. Slovak examples is more like traditional one, yeah? More like traditional one, like let's say passing or distributing these leaflets to the people who just pass by. It's a good idea, it's a very good idea, but we don't really know whether these people will be interested, yeah? That's why Sylvia's idea is a bit better. I mean, because the most effective are probably the personalized adverts, yeah? Personalized adverts, and as Ivana said, the quality, yeah? Without quality, there is nothing, yeah? That's why it's also crucial. It still works. I mean, still works because it's like, yeah? You know this one, yeah? Word of mouth is something like information that is spread from mouth to mouth. So it means that we speak about it. So we, for example, recommend some company to, for example, some other person. Yeah, so it's word of mouth. It's a so-called term in marketing. And 14 what shines and is colorful. Okay, exactly. Nowadays we've got a lot of, let's say, marketing kinds. Let's say from the things that we've got traditionally, like billboards or leaflets or distributing some, you know, some letters, and yeah, this kind of traditional way of marketing. But we've got also this more online like, yeah, so personalized adverts in Google search. So for example, in Google, you can see many adverts on social media, so on Facebook and many more. But you've got also product placement, which is visible in the movies, yeah, or in some other places. And you got also, which is quite popular nowadays, influence marketing. So the people from social media that, let's say, promote the products of brands. Yeah, and these are quite common, let's say, ways of advertising. There are probably some more I've forgotten about, but it's really hard to talk about it today, like fully. Yeah, but your examples are really nice examples. In my opinion, I think that the most effective is online marketing. It depends where. Sometimes in Google search, like in Google, or sometimes on social media, depending on the product that you want to sell, yeah? Because you should know who is your target audience. Target audience is a group that you want to, let's say, sell the product to, yeah? So this is general idea. So in my opinion, is the most effective, and the least is, for example, advertisement in newspapers or this kind of traditional things. Leaflets might be a good idea, and I still think that word of mouth is, let's say, strong power, yeah, because recommendations are always important, or opinion of our brand. Okay, great. So let's move on to the vocabulary that we need to cover today. So the first one is billboard. I think it's obvious what the billboard is. So it's something that is displayed or is displayed on the buildings or in some other places, yeah, like that. And it's advertising the specific product or brand, yeah? Coca-Cola or Pepsi or McDonald's got many billboards, even nowadays. Okay, the commercial, yeah? Commercial very often appears on TV, yeah? So for example, some commercial of, I don't know, new cereals or new car, like Audi's commercials, everything what appears on TV, or let's say as a break between the movies or some programs, yeah? So commercials are mostly on TV, but sometimes also on the radio, yeah? Sometimes also on the radio, so commercials used for both channels. Okay, and we've got also something that I already, let's say, mentioned, so it's product placement. Product placement is something unusual. I mean, maybe it's still very frequently used by brands. So product placement can even take place on Instagram. Yes, there are influencers and there is product placement. So for example, they take photos of themselves together with the product of a company. Yeah, and product placement also in a movie. Yeah, you watch, I don't know, the newest movie of, I don't know, it can be Yesterday, which is based or adapted. Maybe there was no movie, but it's based on Elton John's story. and there was product placement of Coca-Cola, for example, brand. I don't know whether you watched this movie, but it's a good example, yeah. And the next one, promotion. Promotion is obvious, yeah. Promotion is just promoting some products everywhere, yeah. It's general term, promotion or advertisement, yeah. So it's like the noun of from promote. Okay, and right now it's question to you, yeah. Here you've got the definition, and I would like you to provide me the word, yeah. So the word. So what is an advertisement on the radio or on television? Yeah, how it's called in English? Yeah, an advertisement on the. Okay, I see that I gave you the answer by accident, but I hope that you haven't noticed that one. So what was it? Commercial, exactly. We've got the first answer, Sylvia's. Yeah, I hope that you haven't seen the answer because accidentally I scrolled. I clicked the next one, but yeah, bad luck. Okay, so as you can see, it's about commercials. Yeah, I mean, promotion in general can be everywhere, Alicia. It doesn't have to be TV and radio. With commercials, it's only on the radio and let's say on TV. Yeah, this is really important to remember the difference. Okay, and right now we've got more, I think that's really interesting adjectives. Captivating. So captivating means that it's a bit gripping, like very interesting. That's let's say draw our attention. Yeah, captivating articles. So, for example, I saw a new advert of Adidas. Yeah, it was so captivating advert. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Yeah, I couldn't take my eyes off it. I was just staring at it. So it was captivating. It comes from word capture, so to let's say catch someone and so captivating, so it's really absorbing. It's really absorbing. And convincing as the second adverb, so trust me. Convince somebody is to persuade somebody. So if something is convincing, it's also persuasive. Yeah, so it makes us, for example, believe that something is true. Yeah, it makes us believe that something is true. So convincing. Okay, so we've got these two pictures. The first with captivating, let's say, cookies or muffins, and the next one with convincing shark. Yeah, so he's saying that it's important to trust him. Yeah, exactly. And right now, I would like to have your opinion on that one. Yeah, so what, in your opinion, of course, makes a good advertisement? Yeah, in general, you can use these expressions so that it will be easier for you to, let's say, memorize this vocabulary. Yeah, so what makes a good advertisement in your opinion? What kind of let's say I don't know, features should this advert have? Okay, so you think, Karan, you think that good advertisement should... I totally agree with you. I mean, it's really important that the content is consistent with the brand. Yeah, matches somehow the identity and yeah, and that is captivating. Yeah, so it's like, let's say, drawing our attention somehow. Yeah. It should convince me. Yeah, it should be convincing. So it should, convince you. I agree. Yeah, with that as well. Yeah, I think it's really important, and it should be a bit entertaining, shouldn't it? I mean, in general, if something is entertaining or funny, humorous, then we feel like, hey, I remember that there was this, let's say, Afro-American man in Old Spice advert. Yeah, I remember it was so entertaining. Yeah, it was at the same time so memorable. Memorable is a word that comes from memory. So if something is memorable, it makes us, let's say, recollect, or just reminiscent this word very easily. Yeah, very easily, or remind. Yeah, somehow. Okay. convincing, some other words. I see good content, captivating, convincing. Okay, nothing more, nothing from your side. I thought that you would use more. Okay, but still something we've got here. A good content is something new here. I think also that the brand should be consistent, yeah, coherent in the, let's say, content that it publish, yeah. You think so? It's too short to convince to anything? Maybe you're right. But they should persuade you in this short time, yeah? I think this is something that is crucial nowadays, and it's really important that that they are, let's say, so entertaining, so interesting, so, let's say, engrossing, that we still want to, let's say, look at them. Short time, but very well spent, yeah? This is really important, yeah, and that everything is that, and it's coherent with the brand image, yeah. I think it's also really, let's say, crucial in that one. Okay, and right now I got a question to you. So, have you bought any of their products? Yeah, any of these products? Yeah, the first one is Dolce Gabbana, and the second picture is about Apple products. So have you bought any of these, or you are not a fan, or maybe you've chosen some other brands? Entertaining advertisements. Advertisement is the most memorable, yeah? I think the same. Yeah, I think the same. Okay, so have you bought any of these products? I mean, of the products of from these companies, or not really? You're not a fan of Apple or this kind of perfumes brand, yeah? Okay, so but which companies? Yeah, I would like to know more. And did their advertising influence your decision, yeah, to buy their product? In what way? Yeah, try to tell me more, yeah, because it's really interesting. Okay, so they're quite persuasive, quite convincing brands, yeah, because they sell complementary goods, yeah. For example, I think that with Apple, when you buy one product from Apple, it's very difficult then to live without some other products because they are quite compatible, yeah, and complementary in a way. Complementary, so it means that they work together as the whole, yeah. So if you buy, for example, new monitor, you have to buy I don't know, keyboard or some, maybe not, yeah, or something like that, yeah, or something similar like maybe just iPhone or similar products, because they work somehow together, these products, yeah. That's why it's really this is how it works, yeah. So usually ask for friends for advice. Sometimes it's much better, yeah. So this is word of mouth. Is right with quality. Yeah, these products are, I mean, these brands in general are associated with quality. Yeah, with quality. That's why they probably stand out among the competition. Yeah, it's also my opinion. Okay, and what types of lifestyle do advertisements promote? Yeah, do you think this is realistic? Yeah, this is the last question from my side. Do you think that this lifestyle is honest or rather hard to believe in? Fabricated, so it's like synonym of fake, as mentioned here, or maybe it's totally unrealistic to your mind, yeah? How do you think that this kind of lifestyle is realistic or not really? Okay, and I see that Teresa has bought all, let's say, both from both brands, yeah, and that others didn't influence her decision. Probably the quality. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so how do you think that this kind of lifestyle is, let's say, real or? Okay, so the closer to our real life, the better it is. Yeah, the better, let's say, advertisement it is. Yeah, I think similarly. I think very similarly. Okay, some other opinion? Okay, so while I'm waiting for your opinion, I will summarize shortly what we did today. We covered the topic marketing. We talked about what the marketing is. We also covered some channels that are used, let's say, by marketing departments as well. Some useful vocabulary that, let's say, what kind of channels you can use or means you can use to promote as a brand, and what kind of adjectives can be used when we describe an advert. Yeah, so I hope that this vocabulary will be useful to you. Right now I will paste a link so that vocabulary from today even later. Do you have any questions regarding this webinar? I mean, maybe I should clarify something more, or let's say bring up some other important topics, yeah, or something similar, or maybe everything was clear and nicely presented. Yeah, what's your general opinion on that? So no opinion at all? It's a bit weird. Or nothing from your side to add? I thought that there would be something more, or maybe there are some, let's say, okay, so I'm really happy that it was useful, yeah? So, but practice please also with Quizlet. It's really helpful and it will make you memorize this memorable webinar probably, yeah? Okay, so I also thank you so much. And right now I will, let's say, there will be 2 poll questions. So I will run right now the first one. So the first question is there. Okay, it's the time for the second question. So the second one is there. And I invite you to the webinars that I've got next week, because this week I don't have any more. And from the next week I will be also probably available as a tutor, so feel welcome to just call me. It'll be really nice. And I thank you so much again for everything. And it was a pleasure to hear you, not heard. Yeah, it was a pleasure to hear you. It was a pleasure to present this content to you. Yeah, thank you so much. And don't forget to follow Tutlo's content on social media, yeah? So thank you so much and see you soon. Bye-bye.